Hello everyone. Welcome to class 4 for math session. Today we will study chapter number 4, that is of addition. And today we will do only part 1 of the chapter number 4, that is addition. Students, all of you have studied addition in your previous classes also. Today we will study some more properties about the addition. So let us study the properties of addition. The first property is sum of numbers in any order is the same. This means that if we will write the numbers in any order, but the number should be same, then sum will also be same. Students, when we add the number, our answer is called sum. So what is sum? When we add the number, what we got after the addition, that is called sum. So what is the first property? The sum of numbers in any order is same. So I'll show you some examples of it. Let us add 341, 113 and 3224 in three different orders. These three numbers are there. We will add them in three different orders and we will see that when we will add them, the sum will be same in all the three orders. So let us study the first order. The first order is, I have written like this. This red one, I have shown these numbers, and the black color numbers indicate the sum. So when we add this first number and the second number, our sum is 454. And in this 454, when we add the third number, the sum we got is 3678. So this is the order number 1. So now I'll show you order number 2. In this second order, I put this number on the top and then I have written this first number. I add these two numbers and got 3565. And in this number, the middle number is added. And the final sum is 3678. Look here, the sum of first number and the sum of second order is same. The answer is same. Now I'll show you the third order also. In third order, I have written the numbers and that is also same. Now, second property is when 0 is added with any number, sum is same number. When 0 is added with any number, sum is same number. So I'll show you some examples. Suppose we have written number plus 0 equals same number. And then second, 0 plus number equals same number. Means when we add the number plus 0, then answer is same number. And if we have written 0 plus number, the answer is same number. Now I will show you some examples of it. Look here, 9 plus 0 equal 9. 0 plus 9 equal 9. See, maybe 0 at the first place or at the second place, the answer is same number. Now next example is 65 plus 0 equals 65. 0 plus 65 equals 65. One more example is there. 149 plus 0 equal 149. 0 plus 149 equal 149. So these are the examples which show this property. When 0 is added with any number, sum is same number. So now I think all of you understood about this property. We will do some more examples related to addition. Now the next one is, these properties of addition hold true for the addition of large number as well. Means when we add the smaller number or when we add the larger number, this property is same for all the numbers. I'll show you some example of larger numbers, addition of larger numbers. Let us see that. Look here. On the top, we are writing ones, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000. When we are adding the number, we are moving from right side towards left side. This O denote ones, T, tens, H, 100, TH, 1000, TTH means 10,000. The numbers are, first number is 53,142 and the next number is 14,653. When we add this number, these numbers we have written in columns. Columns means all the ones are written under ones, all the tens are written under tens, all the hundreds are under hundred, and like this 1000, like this 10,000. Now we will start the addition from right towards left. We will move from right side, start from the right side and move towards the left side. Now 2 plus 3 equal to 5. 4 plus 5 equal 9. 1 plus 6 equal 7. 3 plus 4 equal 7. 5 plus 1 equal 6. So this number is called the sum of these two numbers. Now I'll show you one more thing. I written the rule also. Starting from the ones place, we move left, adding the digit at each place after the other. Is it clear to all of you? Means we will start from the right side and move towards the left side for this addition. This is simple addition. So all of you understand about the addition? When we add the number, we will always write the numbers in the column. That's easy to do. Otherwise, some mistakes are there. Now we will do next exercise. Next exercise are related to the properties of the addition. Some fill in the blanks are there. Look here, the red color ones I have shown blanks. These are the blanks, and after this finding the number, I have filled these blanks. First one, 49,125 plus 20,697 equal 20,697 plus dash. Here the fill in the blank is there. Now we will see which number will come here. Left side of the equal sign. Two numbers are there. And the right side, this number and this number is same. So which number is missing for here? This first number is missing. That we have written here, 49,125. Is it clear to all of you? Now second one, 0 plus dash equal 5,000. Already we have done. When we add any number in the 0, the answer is same number. So 5,000 is the answer. The sum is 5,000. Means here which number will come? 5,000. Next is 75,000 plus 0 equals 75,000. So 75,000 plus dash equals 75,000. This number and the sum is same. Means here on the blank, what will come? That is 0. Now number 4, dash plus 8,10,400 equal 8,10,400 plus 1,200. So here which number is missing? This 1,200 means 1,200 is missing. That we have written here. Now the next one, I'll show you the next about addition, that we will write the numbers in columns, then we will do addition. Now in column means we will write ones, tens, 100, 1000, then we will do. Here in the example number 1, I have taken these 3 digits. We will add these 3 numbers, then we will get the sum. First of all, on the top, we will write ones, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000, lakh. Then first number is 105. So 1 should be under 100. 0 is tens, 5 is ones. And second number is 20,622. So here 20,622. And the third number is 7,33,242. 7 we will write under the column of lakh. 3 is 10,000, 3 is 1,000, 2 is 100, 4 is tens, 2 is ones. So we will add these numbers. 5 plus 2 equals 7, 7 plus 2 equals 9. 0 plus 2, 2, 2 plus 4, 6. 1 plus 6, 7, 7 plus 2, 9. 0 plus 3, 3. 2 plus 3, 5. And 7. So our answer is, the sum of this number is 7,53,969. So this is the example. We will write the numbers in the column and add. One more example is there. I'll show you. Look here. These 3 numbers are there. How we add it? On the top, same. Ones, tens, 100, 1,000, 10,000, lakh. First number is 222. I written 222. Next number is 50,624. And the next number is third one, 4,25,132. When we, first of all, we will add the ones, then we will add tens, then 100, 1,000, 10,000, lakh. Our final answer is 4,75,978. So I think it's clear to all of you that for doing addition, first of all, we will write the numbers in columns and then we will add it. Now, let us study the next topic. Our next is write in numbers and add. Sometimes numbers are given. It's very easy to add. Sometimes number names are given. So when number names are given, we will change the number names into numbers. Then we will write it in columns of ones, tens, 100,000. Then we will do addition. Here is the example. I'll show you. These different color numbers I have written. This is the number name. The first number name is 2,310. Second, 24,402. 245. These are number names. So first of all, we will change the number names into numbers. I'll show you here. Same on the top heading is there. Next one, yellow color number name. I have written yellow color numbers. 2,310. And the another one of the green color, 24,402. 2 will come under 10,000. The next one, number 245. Is it clear to all of you? This is number name. We change it into numbers. Now very simple. We have written this all the numbers in the columns. Now we will add them. First of all, we will add ones. 0 plus 2 plus 5 equal 7. 1 plus 0 plus 4 equal 5. 3 plus 4 plus 2 equal 9. 2 plus 4 equal 6. And 2, 2. So our answer is 26,957. So is it clear to all of you students? Sometimes numbers are given, sometimes number names are given. So when number names are there, we will convert the number names into numbers, then we will add. It's clear to all of you. Now we will do the next part. Our next part is that addition with carrying. We have done so many questions. These all are without carrying. This is simple addition. Now I will teach you addition with carrying. Addition with carrying means that when our sum is single, we will write it. When it is double digit, we will convert it into next number. I'll show you step by step. First of all, we will take ones. Ones. 4 plus 2 equal 6. We have written 6. Now tens. 2 plus 5 equal 7. The answer is 7. Now we will add hundreds. 100. 4 plus 3 equal 7. Look here, we have written 7. Now we will add thousands. Thousands are 8 plus 4 equal 12. Now these all are single digits we have written. Now this is double digit. Double digit we will not write as the same. We will convert it into next digit for carryovers. Now I'll show you. 12,000 equal 10,000 plus 2,000. Now 10,000 is equal to 110,000 and 2,000. 2 is 1,000. So we will write 2 under 1,000 and 1 is 10,000. We will carry over 10,000. We will give this 1 to this next number, that is 10,000. I think it's clear to all of you. Now we will add 10,000. So 10,000 numbers are, this number 3 and 9 is already there and 1 is carried. 1 plus 3 plus 9 equal 13. Now it is 13. So what to do with the 13? We will first of all write 13, 10,000 equal 10, 10,000 plus 3, 10,000. This is simple expanded form. Now we will convert this 10,000 into lakhs. 10,000, 10,000 is equal to 1 lakh. So this 1 is carried to the lakhs. The next number 3 we will write here. 3 is 10,000 we will write and 1 is carried. Clear to all of you? We will write 3 and carry 1 to the lakhs. Now how many lakhs are there? We will add all the lakhs. 1 is carried. 1 plus 3 plus 1 is equal to 5. 1 plus 3 plus 1 plus 3 plus 1 equal to 5. So what is our answer? 5,32,776. Student, I think addition with carrying is clear to all of you. Now we will study the next one. The next is find the other number when sum and one number is given. When sum is given. Sum means when we add the number, the answer is called sum. When sum is given, one number is given, we can find out by subtracting the given number from the sum. Sum minus one number equal another number. If two numbers are there, we are adding two numbers. Look here, we are adding two numbers and sum is this. If you have to find out this first number, we will subtract this number from the sum. And if you have to find out this number, we will subtract first number from the sum. Then we will get the second number. So property is clear. Sum minus one number equals the another number. I'll show you example of this question. See, we have written sum. This is sum. This is one number. When we will subtract one number from sum, we will get this second number. And if you have to find out this number, so what you will do? You will subtract this number from the sum. So sum minus 2,425. We will get The first number is 1257. I think now from this example, this property is clear to all of you that when you have to find out one number, you can subtract the another number from the sum. We will find out the another number which we have to find out, and we don't know the number. We know only one number and sum. So it's very easy to find out another number by subtracting the given number from the sum. Now let us study the next one. What is the next thing? Next is find the missing digit. Sometime in the sum of addition, some digits are missing. We have to find out that digits. I'll show you how to find out. With this green color, I indicated missing digits, the place for missing digits. So in the ones, see this digit is missing. We will add it. 4 plus 1 equal 5. But sum is 7. So what digit will come here? 7 minus 5 equal 2. So let's study. Sum is 7. One number in the sum is 4 plus 1, 5. The other number will be 7 minus 5 equal 2. So what will come here? 2. Next blank in the tens. Here we will add it. 7 plus 5 equal 12. As 12 is more than 5, but the sum is written 5. So 12 is more than 5. The sum must be 15. It will not be 5. It will be 15. So it is 15. 1 is carried to another number. 15 minus 12 equal 3. So what is the missing digit here in the tens column? That is 3. Next one, we will find the missing number from the hundreds. I'll show you one example of the same question of the 100. Look here, we got the first 4 plus 2 plus 1, 7. 7 plus 5, 12 plus 12 plus 3, 15. 5 we have written, 1 is carried. So 1 is carried means 1 plus 6 plus 4 is equal to 11. This sum is 11 and here is written 4. It means this is not 4. It will be 14. 11 is more than 4. The sum will be 14. So 14 minus 11 equal 3. So what number will come here? 3. Clear to all of you? Now the next one. Ones, tens, 100 we have done. Now we will do 1000. 1000, 1 is carried. 1 plus 2 plus 4. 1 plus 2 plus 4 equal 7. But the sum is 3. It means it is not 3. It will be 13. 7 is more than 3. The sum must be 13. 13 minus 7 equal 6. So which digit will come here? 6. Student, I think it's clear to all of you. This green color missing digit we find out by adding and subtracting it from the sum. When we add these numbers, given numbers, and subtract it from the sum, we will find out the missing digits. Now, to find out the missing digit is over with this. In your book, many examples are given. We will do it. You are not having the books. We will give you question on the WhatsApp, or we will put it in your portals also. Some home assignment I have given, but not so many, because in your book many questions are there. So you can do these remaining questions with the help of your WhatsApp group. Now home assignment of exercise 4A, some questions are given. of these questions are of simple addition, and these questions are of find out the blank spaces. Already we have done. Whatever we have done, that homework is related to that only. I hope you will understand the chapter of addition and do your homework, and if you have any problem you can contact. Thank you, students.